Building a better marketing system. 4 main digital marketing processes. This is Bruce May. I'm the founder of Bizperity and your instructor for this series. Our Building a Better Marketing System educational series is divided into 5 courses that explore the most important areas in digital marketing, including key best practices that you need to know to effectively market your business. The 5 courses included in this series are the customer journey, brand marketing basics, digital media strategies, marketing strategies, and building a marketing system. This course, Digital Media Strategies, includes 4 micro courses: owned audiences, 4 main digital marketing processes, tactical considerations, and 15 basic campaigns. This micro course, 4 main digital marketing processes, includes the 2 micro lessons shown on the right: key processes and digital media tools. This video covers our micro lesson key processes. Be sure and download our ebook, 4 Main Digital Marketing Processes, in our content library on bizperity.com. So this is cyberspace. This is where you can find the digital cloud. The cloud is actually filled with digital wires. Okay, it's not a cloud at all. It's just wires in a data center, but you know that. Think Home Depot with computer racks instead of shelves full of hardware. This is what the cloud really looks like. It's all the data centers and their interconnections throughout the country. There are over 5,000 data centers in the US. This is rapidly increasing due to the demands of AI. This is an abstract image estimating what the interconnections between data centers would look like if they were visible from space. There are hundreds of thousands of connections between data centers. It is the combinations of data centers and their interconnections, including all the way through to individual ISPs directly to your computer and your cell phone, that creates the cloud. And of course, it extends globally. The US contains roughly 50% of the total cloud infrastructure. Estimates are that total number of data centers in the US will double to 10,000 within the next 10 to 15 years. The automation that manages online ad campaigns takes place on multiple platforms, including social media sites like Facebook and LinkedIn, search networks like Google and Bing, display networks like the Google Display Ad Network, which consists of millions of websites that people visit daily. These can include any website that places ad spaces on their pages. The automation includes your CRM that you manage from your computer and which you license directly along with many other marketing and sales apps that you might choose to use. Social media sites provide connections to virtual audiences that can be fine-tuned using audience targeting tools provided inside the platform. Unlike mass audiences in traditional media, such as radio and television, these niche audiences can be closely aligned with your target market, which are much smaller for a given city or region. When you set up an online ad, you can direct users to a landing page that you create in your CRM. Individual profile data is stored in your CRM where it can be permanently reside as part of your owned audience. Users submit their profile data whenever they complete a form on an ad platform or on a landing page and click Submit. You can customize landing page forms in your CRM to collect standard user information. You have less control over forms in Facebook or LinkedIn. You can ask a few questions to help qualify leads. In even simple CRMs like MailChimp, you can create custom fields and ask for specific information about almost anything. This is helpful when addressing prospects' challenges or aligning their needs with your product offerings. Once leads are in your CRM, you can launch email campaigns to deliver content directly without having to use paid-for online ads, which is one reason email campaigns have a higher ROI, since there's no ad spend required. There's no RAS. Building an owned audience in a CRM that you can contact directly in email campaigns is more profitable than advertising because there is no ad required when you run an email campaign. Of course, the best way to get a prospect or customer in your CRM database is with an advertising campaign. And you will continue to need to run ad campaigns because most of the conversions in the customer journey are ad generated. This matrix of platforms integrated with your CRM is a powerful system that few people fully understand in terms of the underlying technology and how it works. And there's no need to become expert in these details, but it is helpful if you understand at least the basics of what takes place, if only to better understand what you need to do on your part to make them perform as designed. This is an amazing ecosystem of collaborative technologies. Learning how to use them is an essential part of learning digital marketing best practices. There are 4 key processes you should know. The first key process is uploading contacts from your CRM. You may have acquired these contacts from multiple sources, including sales-generated leads, business cards collected while networking, campaigns and offline media that were directed to a landing page that you created in your CRM, customers who found you by word of mouth and subscribed to your website or came to your place of business, and customers who found you through referrals. You can use these leads to build an initial audience in Facebook or LinkedIn and continue building your own contacts continuously in your CRM. The second key process is downloading leads captured by an online ad network in your CRM. These leads complete a form on the ad platform rather than on a landing page that you create. This requires that you integrate your CRM with an online ad network like Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google Ads, so you can use lead generation forms created by the online ad network. These lead generation forms can have a higher conversion rate because they have an instant level of trust inside the ad platform. Return on ad spend, but they can be pricey. So compare return on ad spend to see if lead generation forms are worth it. Also, compare the value of transactions because these leads might complete it through the customer journey at a higher rate. Lead gen forms automatically download user profile data when you integrate your CRM with any online ad network. Ad networks can also track activity on your website using a pixel or an ad tag, which you can place on individual pages in your website. Facebook, Instagram use the meta pixel, LinkedIn uses their insight tag, and Google uses their Google tag. They can track clicks both on the ad platform and on your website to provide you with a complete picture of your engagement and conversions during a campaign. You can install these yourself, but if you find it difficult, a web developer can help you set these up and install them on your web page for you. The third key process is running email campaigns on leads that you have stored in your CRM. Once leads are in your CRM, you can launch email campaigns to deliver content directly without having to use a paid-for online ad, which is one reason email campaigns have a greater or a higher ROI, since there's no ad spend required. As a practical matter, your initial email campaign is part of your online ad campaign because you're sending an email when a user submits a landing page after clicking on an online ad. You can think of these as individual processes that are all part of a single online ad campaign. However, once you have captured an audience in your CRM database, you can run repeated email campaigns as often as you like. This kind of retargeting using email campaigns is one of the most effective types of campaigns you can run. You can use it for standalone sales campaigns, newsletter and content marketing campaigns, campaigns designed to achieve a key conversion in the customer journey, as you do with most online ad campaigns, or to help drive sales conversions after a prospect is in your sales funnel. None of these campaigns require an online ad placement. Again, this is why ROI on these kinds of email campaigns is so high. It should motivate you to capture and store as many prospects and customers as possible in your CRM. And we come to the fourth key process, buying ads. Online ads are at the heart of digital media strategies. Most people think that you can only buy online ads for your digital media campaigns, but you can place ads in traditional offline media, including local cable TV, streaming TV, radio, and outdoor billboards. Simply provide the name of your website or a custom URL that you buy specifically for your campaign. In print ads, you can use a QR code to instantly drive traffic to an online website. Here's one we created in less than a minute on Bitly. That's Bitly, using their free service. You can even put a sign in your store and drive customers to a landing page with special offers. Imagine a restaurant promoting a holiday special this way. They would probably have more people than they could handle. This points out the importance of always thinking outside the box and being as creative as possible when creating campaigns. Digital media strategies are not hard to learn. The trick is using them creatively by designing campaigns that work. To do that, you need to understand your business, know and communicate your brand, and listen to the voice of the customer. We will examine the details and best practices of buying ads throughout the rest of this series. So here are the four main processes in digital marketing one more time. Of course, there are many others, but these four are central to how you go about designing campaigns. Uploading contacts from your CRM to an ad platform like Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google Ads. Downloading leads from an online ad network. Running email campaigns directly to contact your customers in your CRM. And buying ads on an ad platform, again, like Facebook, LinkedIn, or Google Ads. Combining these four digital marketing processes in a single campaign or a series of campaigns is what gives digital advertising its power to reach your target market and drive prospects and new customers to your business. That completes this micro lesson, Key Processes. Be sure and download our ebook, Four Main Digital Marketing Processes, in our content library on Bizperity.com. Next time, we'll cover digital media tools. See you next time on Building a Better Marketing System. Thank you for joining us.